About 20 years ago, I came across a book, Art and Fear, by Baylis and Orland. It was an impressive book because it really touched on some of the difficulties we have in art making and the misconceptions. And in the book, they outline a particular scenario. So a ceramics teacher divided his class into two. Half the class had to produce their art, their pottery, and they just had to do 50 pounds of it. So they just had to do quantity. The second group had to produce just one amazing pottery piece. That was their only assignment, and that's how they got graded. So a month later, they came back, they put all the pottery in the room, and lo and behold, the group that had just quantity, that is, they just played with it, experimented, scored much higher, and their quality was much better than the ones who were working on the single pieces. So what this really points out to when we're looking about our own creative process is that we need to really be thinking more quantity than quality. Give you another stats here that I came across. And this is by a psychology review back done in the 1990s. And they reviewed more than 2,000 scientists. Now here's the interesting thing, throughout history. And they showed that the most successful ones not only produced the high quality work, but also the most worthless. So again, it kind of shows what happens when you're looking at art, that you need to create a lot of junk to get some of the good gems. And this is true, especially in any kind of art making. So when I used to do the Playwriting Academy here at the Alumni Theater where we're at right now, is that I would ask my playwrights to remember that for every 5 to 10 pages, you'll maybe produce one good page of script. In Inspirato here, we're looking at Alumni Theater, the main stage. We had over 280 10-minute plays, of which 6,500 plays were submitted. So you can see that we had a lot of plays submitted and only a few selected to produce. And it's the nature of artwork. I want to read you another quote that I think is really interesting to think about, and that's this. The function of overwhelming majority of your artwork is simply to teach you how to make the small fraction of your artwork that soars. And this is again by Baylis and Orland in the book Art and Fear. So I encourage you to keep rehearsing, to keep refining, to keep moving forward. And thank you for watching If Life is a Show. Don't forget to watch the other tips that I have here in the channel, helping you to be the creator you're meant to be.